A hushed reverence filled the towering atrium of Sterling Trust Bank, a cathedral of capital where money was the only god worshipped. Fresh out of university, Arthur navigated its marble floors, not just as a junior analyst, but as a wide-eyed acolyte. He was captivated by the symphony of ringing phones and muted conversations, the scent of old leather and new money. The men who strode these halls, like the enigmatic Mr. Blackwood, were titans, their tailored suits like armor, their casual pronouncements capable of shifting fortunes across continents. To Arthur, they weren't just bankers, they were modern-day kings, and he yearned to understand the source of their seemingly limitless power. His quest for knowledge led him deep into the bank's digital archives one late evening. It was there, behind a mislabeled file directory, that he found it, a ledger not of accounts, but of sins. Codenamed Orion, it was a meticulous record of manipulated assets, phantom trades and laundered funds stretching back nearly 2 decades. The names listed were a who's who of Sterling Trust's elite. The discovery felt like a physical blow, knocking the air from his lungs. The grand institution he admired was a facade, its foundations built on a bedrock of systemic fraud. Paranoia became his shadow. Every friendly colleague seemed like a potential spy, every routine email a veiled test. The moral compass he had once trusted now spun wildly, its needle unable to find true north in a world where right and wrong were just entries on a balance sheet. He spent sleepless nights staring at the numbers, the weight of his silence pressing down on him. Gathering his courage, Arthur requested a meeting with Mr. Blackwood. The executive's office was a pinnacle of corporate luxury, its vast windows overlooking the sprawling city lights. The air was thick with the aroma of expensive cigars and unspoken threats. "Ambition is a fine quality in a young man, Arthur," Blackwood began, his voice a smooth, dangerous purr as he polished a crystal glass. "But one must learn which doors are best left unopened." He spoke of loyalty, of the family at Sterling Trust, and the unfortunate accidents that befell those who disrupted the delicate order of things. The message was clear, delivered with a smile that never reached his cold, calculating eyes. The tension coiled in the dimly lit room, a predator ready to strike. Arthur felt the walls closing in, the power he once admired now aimed squarely at him. Leaving Blackwood's office, Arthur knew his career at the bank was over, one way or another. That night, he met a journalist from a national newspaper in a quiet, rain-slicked alley. He handed over a single USB drive containing the Orion Ledger, a digital bomb set to detonate the world he once revered. A week later, as dawn broke over the city, the first editions hit the newsstands. The headlines screamed from every corner, "Sterling Trust, Empire of Deceit." Arthur saw it from across the street, a quiet observer to the storm he had unleashed. He pulled up the collar of his coat and walked away from the camera, disappearing into the morning crowd, his future uncertain, but his conscience, for the first time in months, clear.